Hello friend, let's start science 7th class chapter number 11. Name is transportation in animals and plant. Okay. In this chapter we will discuss about how food component circulated in our body and how oxygenated blood goes through our body. Okay, for knowing this, the very important thing is circulatory system. Circulatory system is very important because it is a medium to raise a food component and oxygenated blood to all over the throughout a part of the body and ultimately to goes in a cell. That's why circulatory system is a medium. From that we can understand that how food component and oxygen goes throughout our part of the body. Okay, then there are three types is important for knowing the circulatory system. For first name is circulatory system, first name is blood. Okay, what is blood? Blood is very important, and it actually blood is made of a plasma and it suspended the some cell, three type of cell. You can see here through this presentation that how which type of which type of blood is important, how much cell is important and how much cell is remain in our blood. Blood made of plasma having three type of cell. First name is red blood cell, second name is white blood cell, and third name is platelet. Actually red blood cell, you can see from this figure that it is a red blood cell that is made of hemoglobin. Okay, and hemoglobin is red in color. That's why the pigment of a red blood cell is red. Hemoglobin is tied up with oxygen and it is red in color. If it is a very important, and whenever you will feel and you can take a experience that your hand is cut out, then the blood is being going passing through your finger, then what is this? This is red in color and this is known as a red blood cell. A second type of cell that is suspended in a blood name is a white blood cell that fight from germs. Then white blood cell is very important. Whatever the germs is present in your blood is being fighted by the white blood cell. And third type of the blood cell name is a platelet. Platelet is very important. Sometimes you might have take an experience that your finger is cut down, the blood is coming through that and it is the blood clotted near 1 and 2 minutes. Why? Because of a platelet this is happen. Then three type of blood cell we have studied here. Okay, then now the next thing is blood vessel. Actually blood vessel is what? Blood vessel is a Blood vessel is what? Blood vessel is a two type of blood vessel is present in our body. First name is arteries, and second name is veins. Actually, arteries carry oxygenated blood, and whereas veins carry carbon dioxide rich blood. Then you can see from this presentation that, okay, you can see here then what is the structure of arteries and what is the structure of a vein. You can see here then are two type of blood vessel in our circulatory system. First name is arteries and second name is veins. Actually, the shape of arteries is look like as this. This is arteries, and second name is veins, that is thin in thin walls. Then there are two type of circulate blood vessel is present in our body. Okay, then now next points of our circulatory system is called heart. For knowing the heart action and function, firstly we will understand how actually the heart is oxygenated the blood, and it comes in arteries, and arteries goes in a small capillaries that having a different type of tubes that gives the oxygenated blood to every tissues, and after that veins carry out the deoxygenated means carbon dioxide rich air from that tissues and give to the heart. And heart is connected with a lungs where the oxygenated blood is oxygenated. Then this process is continuously goes in our body, and heart always oxygenating the blood in continuously way. Sometimes you can see here from this picture then how the blood is oxygenated and how it is do a work. Firstly, the deoxygenated blood goes through our vena cava and comes in right atrium, where the and ultimate is goes in a right ventricle. Actually, there are four parts of a heart. Heart actually a muscular organs that is near a little left tent near the chest cavity, and actually there are four part of the heart. First name is a right ventricles. Okay, second is a left ventricles, right atriums and left atriums. There are four types it is presenting here. You can see here from this photograph that what is this? This is right atrium. This is a left atrium. This is a right vertical and this is a left ventricle. Then there are four junctions in our heart. What happened? The deoxygenated blood is come through a vena cava and come in a right ventricles, and ultimate is goes in a right ventricles, where the valve, the transcopated valve is there. That is whenever the pressure of the blood is high here, that's why the valve is being set up and the deoxygenated blood goes through our pulmonary arteries and in for oxidizing of the blood, where lung is present lung is present that oxygenated to bloods, and after that it comes through a pulmonary veins, and firstly it comes in a left atrium and ultimately it goes in left ventricles, where the opening mailing valve is there. Due to pressure of the bloods it is shut, and the blood goes through a aorta in all over our body. Then it is a whole part of a performation functioning of our heart. Then this is a four main separable part of the heart that do a work, and always this process is continue, and always deoxygenated blood is convert in oxygenated blood, and it goes ultimate every cell. Then okay, now heartbeat. Whenever you will feel that what is the heartbeat, heartbeat you will take your palm and put into your chest. Then what you feel, a beat, heart is beating. Then actually doctor measure the heart beating through a stethoscope. Okay, and normal humans can normal human heartbeats is average 75 to 80 per beat in every minute. Okay, now our last, and now we have understood then how the circulatory system does work in our body. There are three parts of circulatory system we have studied here. First is a blood, that is medium of the transporting and circulating the food component and oxygen throughout our body or parts, and ultimately this goes into a cell. Second thing is blood vessel. Which type of blood take oxygenated blood, and which type of blood is take our carbon dioxide rich bloods we have studied here. And third things, the heart, how the heart works, how heart convert the deoxygenated bloods into oxygenated blood we have a study here. Now our next point, it is so here that exertion in animals. What is actually exertion? Exertion, you have know that exertion is very important. Whatever the waste material, like as exhalations, like as after the absorption of food component, it is converted into a waste material. These are the exertions and ejection. Then we have already discussed about that in our previous class. Now how the body is convert into how the blood is convert into a pure blood and how it is being absorbed. Actually blood capillary absorb the pure bloods, and the waste material goes in the through and throughout from our body. If I will say about the exertion system, then you can see here, what is this? This is our kidney. In human there are two kidney, first and second, and firstly the wastage material of bloods for the whenever the blood goes through the kidney, the blood capillaries absorb the pure bloods, and waste materials goes through the urinary tube in a urinary bladder, and where the urea is contains, and it's come out through the urethra. Then there the waste material name is, what is the waste material name is urine. Actually urine is having a 50% water, 22.5% of waste material urea, and 2.5% is a waste material. And a normal humans is throw out 1 to 1.8 liter in urine in every 24 hours. Then it is a whole things about how the exertion system is work in our body. Now our next point is transportation of substances in plant. How the plant transported the substance through one to another. You have already knows that what is this? This is a plant, okay. And what happens? Its root is converted into a root hair. That root hair what do? It's absorb the waters and minerals and give and transported through a blood, through a vessel tube, through a vessel tube in all over the part of the plant. And actually the minerals and water is absorbed through the vessel tube. Name is a xylem. Xylem absorb the water and minerals. That is so here that this is a xylem. Xylem actually absorb the water and minerals and transported and circulated throughout the part of the plants. Whereas a phloem takes the food. You know that stomata is synthesis their food by themselves by process of photosynthesis, and phloem transported the foods component throughout the part of the plant, and it is actually a word vessel. Then two type of word per vessel is present. Vessel tube is present in a plant. First name is xylem and second name is a phloem. Then two type of vessel tube is present in a tree, okay, or a plant. Okay, in next topic, how transpiration. Actually the plant transpirated whatever the water is absorbed through the plant is not used at a time by the plants. That's why the sunlight absorbed, evaporized that waters and that's why the plants feel a cooling effect at that times. And even the long plant is taken of water through the process of a transpiration. Then it is a whole chapter I have discussed with you, and I think that you have understood all the topic that is related to this chapter. If you have any comment, and you have any doubt, you write in comment box. I will give you explanations and solution as much as possible. Now we are going to discuss with you a question answer of this chapter. Okay, that is so here, that is what? That is a matching, means stomata. There are two column is given here and we have to match one column to another column. Stomata what does? Stomata actually a pore that is available over the leaves is actually what do it? Synthesis the carbohydrate. You have already know that stomata is a food, leaf is a food factor of plants and it synthesis the foods. Then stomata actually synthesis the food. Xylem what does? Xylem actually transported the water and minerals through the part of the plant, and root hair absorb the water and minerals through the root, through the soil, and phloem is transported the food. Then this is a okay. Now our next question, fill up the blank, that the blood from the heart is transported to all over the body by by capillaries. Okay, hemoglobin is present in a red blood cell. Arteries and veins are of joined by a network of a circulatory system. Okay, the rhythm expansion on contractions of the heart is called a pumping. Okay, the main external product in our human being is called urea. Okay, sweat contains a water, and what contains a salt, and kindly eliminate the waste material in a liquid form from a called urine, and water reach greater height in a tree because of the succession pool caused by a transpiration. Because of you have seen here that because of transpiration. Okay, then it is a okay. Now our next question, it is shows here that in a plant water is transported through a, what is transported, I have already discussed with you. Water is transported through the xylem. Okay, water absorbed through the root can be increased by keeping the wall in a under a fan. Okay, क्योंकि it gives a cool effect. Now our next questions, why is transport of minerals necessary in a plant or animals? Because transportation of material is very important, because without it we can't alive materials, and the whatever the oxygen and food component is being transported throughout the body and goes every cell. That's why the cells is capable to functioning the work like as its transport energy. Then this is very important. Okay, next question, what will happen if there is no platinum in our blood? You know that platinum, what does it clot the blood. That's why platinum is not available, then your blood will goes out continuously throughout your body, and it is very harmful for you. What are the stomata? Actually, stomata is a pore that is available on the surface of leaves, and it synthesizes the food. Thus, transpiration serves for any useful function in our plants. Transpiration is give the first cool effect. Second, it is the long tree suck the water through the roots by the process of transpiration. Okay, what are the component of blood? There are three type of component. First is red blood cell, second is white blood cell, and third is platelet. Okay, now what make the blood looks red? Hemoglobin. Actually, the color of hemoglobin is red. That's why the color of blood is being red. Okay, describe the heart. Okay, then you have already knows that what heart does. It takes a deoxygenated blood and give to our lungs. After that, it take the oxygenated blood through the lungs and give to our body. Then this is a function of the heart. What is then necessary to exert waste material? Because without exertion system, extracting system, our blood would be convert into a poisonous, and it will distract and it will damage to our cell also. Draw a diagram of human accessory system and label the various parts. Then there are two type of kidney, and it is a kidney, and this is a tube, urinary tube, and it comes in a bladder and it is goes through a urethra. But because my drawing is not so much good, that's why you can see and absorb this big picture and follow this picture that is shown in this is here, and it is a diagram of our excretory system. Then I think that you have understood all the question, answer and topic that is related to this chapter, and I am going to wrap up my session here, and I will meet with you in next session with new concept. Okay, thanks.